I don't care what you have to do, John. Find him and bring him here.
Calm down, Valerie. Drink your tea and try to relax.
I can't relax. I want you to go and find him for me, or else I'll go and find him myself, and you don't want that.
Nobody wants that.
Then go and find him for him.
I'm gonna go and find him, Jane. I just want to ask Valerie a few questions.
Far away.
Make it quick.
Okay. Without being too obvious, do you have any idea where he might be?
If I did have any idea, would I be sitting here?
Well, has he made any attempt to contact you?
He's not that brave.
Is it possible that somebody else knows where he is?
Knock this on the head, John. You need to go now and find Tom and bring him straight back here as quickly as possible. Do you understand me?
Look, just try to relax, love. I will find him within 2 hours, I promise.
Okay, but just so that you know, if you don't bring him here in the next 2 hours, I will be going after him and you.
My round, Betty. Same again for all them over there. I have 2 words for you. Ball and chain.
That's 3 words.
No, just ball and chain. Just ball, that's 1 word. And
That's 2 words.
no, you don't count and as a word.
Ignore him. Let me just say I'm delighted for you, Leo. Congratulations, young man. I mean that.
Ball is a word, chain is a word.
Let Harold speak.
You know, in my day, now I'm going back a fair bit here. It was 1957, a rainy Halloween night brought everybody in off the streets for a wee nightcap and what have you. The drink was flowing, and everywhere you looked, a person had a smile on his or her face. Happy days.
Did you say Halloween? I hate Halloween.
I had a wee job in McScrubbery's bar, and she worked in the mill. I was just a lad of 17 with the whole world in front of me, and she had just turned 15. Her mother and father didn't let her out much, so it was a real treat to see her in the bar on this particular night.
Same again, Betty, love.
If you call her love, she won't bring the drinks.
I'll go up and get them anyway. I need a break from Jack and Nori here.
The man is trying to tell a story.
That's right, Leo. A story. Remember that, because that's all it is.
It's not just a story, it's a memory.
It's not a real memory, Errol. It's just the way you want to remember it. This is what he does. This is what old people always do. They romanticise everything.
No respect.
Oh, here he goes. No respect. That's right. In the 1950s, everybody respected older people.
Not everybody, but most
James
people.
Dean, did he respect his parents?
Maybe if he did, he wouldn't have died in a motorbike accident.
And then he wouldn't have been the biggest movie star in the world of all time.
Who the heck is James Dean?
Did you just say, who the heck?
She doesn't like me swearing. I'm trying not to anyway. I need to get used to it before the child is born. I don't want to be effing and blinding in front of the baby.
Good for you, Leo. I think you're going to be a wonderful father.
Do you know what you need to do, Leo? You need to get drunk. You need to let it go. Swear what you want. Drink when you want. And you need to start doing it right now. Betty, love. Same again, I said.
She won't bring them down if you keep calling her love.
Do you live with your lady friend, Leo?
Fiancé? No, we don't live together. I mean, she'd stay over my ma's house and I'd stay in her house sometimes, but no. We don't live together yet.
Living in your parents' home is nothing to be ashamed of. Me and my Lily, we had to live in her parents' house even after we had our first 2 children. You see, back then it was too expensive for a young family to get by without help. We both worked and her parents looked after the wee ones. This is back when the world made sense. Back before play boxes and X stations.
Will I go up and get the drinks or what?
You slow down. I don't want to be pissed before this poker match with my mates.
Do you play poker?
Aye, I play online all the time. So this is going to be like a wedding present for me, because I'm going to take every penny they have, and that's a lot of pennies.
How much are we talking about?
100 gets you a seat at the table, but there's no limit. So it could end up being thousands.
That would be a nice wedding present, all right. Give you a good start.
Poker. Now, there's a game I always fancied playing.
Have you never played poker?
I always wanted to try playing it. And I've always fancied myself as a bit of a poker player, you know, but the wife, she doesn't allow me to gamble.
So, you've never, ever played poker in your whole life?
I've played the game. I think I know most of the rules, like, you know, if your cards are all the same colour, that beats them running in order, like 5,
A
6,
flush
7.
beats a run.
Yes, that's it. I know all that. But I've never played the game for money. I've played for matchsticks, things like that.
Then you've never played poker. Because poker is all about the risk. What risk is there in losing a matchstick?
I think it would just be the same. I mean, if you think about it, it's just whatever cards you get dealt, isn't it?
Do you know what you should do? You should play cards with us tonight.
I just told you I'm not allowed to gamble.
And I told you I'm not allowed to swear. But what did he say to me, Earl? Didn't he say I should get drunk and start swearing?
He did indeed.
Then I say, what about you putting your money where your mouth is, and after this wee drink, we go and play some fucking cards.
Okay. I'll play. But only on one condition. Nobody ever mentions this to anybody. My wife would kill me if she found out I was gambling.
And my wife, fiancée, would kill me if she found out I was swearing. So you and me are in the same boat.
I want to make a toast to life, love, and happiness.
Cheers.
Cheers. Life, love, and happiness are three things that are twice as good when they are shared with someone you love.
Then I will toast freedom. Freedom from wives and fiancés.
Freedom. Something young people take for granted, but in my day, we knew it had to be fought for.
Freedom to eat what you want when you want to eat it. Freedom to drink what you want when you want to drink it. And most of all, freedom to
That's enough.
Can I say something here, Leo? You don't have to get married.
We're here celebrating my engagement.
And the pending birth of your child.
But you don't have to go through with it. Me and him did, and look at us.
When did we become us?
You have a choice, Leo. Me and him didn't. We had to get married.
I didn't have to get married. I chose to get married.
Errol, you got a 14-year-old girl pregnant in 1950s Belfast. Trust me, you had no choice. You had to get married to her.
That doesn't mean I didn't want to.
And I do want to get married.
Why did you not decide to get married until she was pregnant then?
I asked her before, but she said no.
What? That's even worse.
I've wanted to marry her from the first day I met her.
Oh, I have two words for you, Leo. Run to the hills.
You're up to 4 words now. You really don't get the word count thing.
If you love this girl, Leo, like I think you do, then you're doing the right thing. You don't need to run to the hills. You need to grab her and hold on to her, because love is a very rare and extremely hard to replace. My Lily, for example, was the love of my life. And if I have any regrets, that would be regretting the times I wasn't with her.
Hi, Tom. Message, go.
Hello, Tom. This is John. Phone me back on this number as soon as you get it. It's urgent. Hey, Samantha! Samantha!
What can I do for you, Big John?
I'm looking for Tom. Have you seen him anywhere?
No, but then I wouldn't, because the prick is overdue on his loan. And the last time I saw him, he asked for more and I turned him down, and I haven't seen him since.
Okay, thanks. Listen, if you do see him, tell him to call me. It's important.
Yeah, and if you see him, tell him interest is being added every day. And if I have to pay someone else to go and get it off him, then my cost will be added to his loan as well. Do you know what I mean, love?
Don't listen to Errol. He lived in a world before Technicolor. We Hovis boy cycling up a hill to Never Neverland. None of it's true. He actually remembers his own life as an old black and white movie.
You can't beat a good black and white film. But I am capable of distinguishing my own memories from cinema fiction. And what I'm trying to say to you, Leo, is that life, love and happiness have to be shared, and they have to be fought for and earned. They don't just fall into your lap.
I know that. That's why I'm trying to change. For the better, for the kids, and for her. I want to be a brilliant father and a great husband.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
And may I say that I am confident you will excel as both a husband and a father.
Let me tell you something about Errol and Lily. He would have you believe that they were this amazing couple who went for walks holding hands all the time, and when they said they loved each other, they meant it. It's not true. Him and Lily fought like cat and dog. He liked a wee bet in the horses. She hated him doing that, would even go from one bookies to the next trying to catch him on. And he used to go from one bookies to the next to get away from her. When she was alive, he would sit in here and tell any person who would listen a list of what he hated about his wife. But since she died, everything's changed. And now she was the greatest person you could ever have wished to meet. The love of his life. An angel that fell from heaven.
If I was a younger man, I would knock your teeth down your throat.
Now, hold on there. I was too far.
All right. Okay. If I went too far, I apologise. But I'm trying to save your life here, Leo.
Tom, I've been looking everywhere for you.
I've been here all day.
Do you ever check your phone?
I lost my phone.
Well, that's all right. Doesn't matter now anyway.
Sit down, John. Do you want a drink?
No, thanks. I want you to come with me.
Have a drink with me or I'm not going anywhere.
Now, don't make me drag you out of here kicking and screaming.
That's something I would like to see.
At a time like this, you have to have one drink. Same again, Betty, and one more for Big John.
Look, if you don't get off that chair and into my car in the next 5 seconds, you're going to make me do something we'll both regret. Although, admittedly, you will regret it more than I will.
I wondered who she would send for me. I'm glad it was you, John.
Good. Come on, let's go.
I've always liked you. Are you hungry?
Don't start. Look, we're leaving. No drinking, no eating, just leaving.
What if I say no?
You're not going to say no.
I am. I'm saying no. You can't make me go. I'll cause a big scene. You'll never be able to show your face in here ever again.
There's no need for any kind of scene.
I mean it, John. I'm staying right here. If you're going to do something about it, then you'll have to do it in front of witnesses.
Don't let us stop you, big man.
Tom, don't do this. I have a splitting headache and you're making it worse.
Go home then. You don't have to be here. You don't have to do this.
Yes, I do.
Why do you have to do it? Because you've been told?
I'm doing it because it needs to be done.
But it doesn't. You could just have one drink with us and then get up and walk away.
I'm not leaving you here, Tom.
Why not? What have I ever done to you?
We don't have time for this.
How long have we been friends, John?
We have never been friends. My wife is friends with your wife.
Why don't you just say that I wasn't here? That you didn't find me?
I can't do that.
Why not? Are you afraid?
I'm not afraid of anybody.
Just let me have one drink to celebrate this young man's demise.
A what?
Please drag him out.
We have an opportunity to save this young man's life before he throws it away. Seriously. He got his girlfriend pregnant and now he thinks he has to marry her.
I'm Leo, by the way.
Pleased to meet you, son.
You're very welcome to join us for a quick one if you want to.
How can you say no to that face? Look at him. He's lost his wife, you know. I'm just here to let him know that life goes on. Come on, John. Help me comfort this sad, lonely old man and help me talk this young, crazy fool out of jumping off a cliff.
I can't. Look, I've got to get you home to your wife and your 2 beautiful children. Now think about them.
I can't stop thinking about them. They're in my mind 24 hours a day. Forget that. They're in my face 24 hours a day. Well, not anymore. Do you hear me? Not no more, I said.
Have you 2 words for him, Tom?
I do, actually. And they begin and end with the letter F.
Look, Tom. Look, if you want, I'll get Betty to make you a nice pot of coffee. And you can try and sober up a bit before I take you home. But that is the best I can do for you. Otherwise, I'm going to go out the door, drive round to your house and tell your wife that you're sitting here, bad-mouthing her, and let her come round and get you.
I would really like you to do that one.
I'm not afraid of my wife. I'm not like you, John.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh, no, okay, wait! John! I'll take that coffee.
Okay, but you drink the coffee and then we're out of here, Tom. You got me?
I can't do that, John.
Yes, you can. Look, my wife's babysitting your kids and she wants a break.
Did you hear that, Leo? Big John's here because his wife is making him be here.
At least I'm not here hiding from my wife.
Yeah, I admit it. I am here hiding from my wife. And one day soon you will find yourself in a place like this, Leo.
Me and my girl aren't like that.
It doesn't start off like this. See the way your girl is pretending to be right now? We all fell for the same thing.
She's not pretending.
Tom, don't start this.
He needs to know what he's heading into. If you saw him out there on the road and a juggernaut was heading straight for him, would you not try to push him out of the way?
I used to drive a juggernaut. 2 years on the road, and then it all got too much for her.
Oh, your wife made you give up the best job in the world? Add that to the list.
What list?
I would hardly call driving a lorry the best job in the world.
I don't know if I would call it the best job in the world, but there were days like when I was driving through Europe. I would get on the autobahn through Germany with no speed limit, and I would really let my big rig loose.
Sounds like a dream job to me.
The power, the speed, the length of the road just stretching out in front of you.
And his wife made him give that up. That's what to do, Leo. You see, right now, your girlfriend is putting on an act. She's probably letting you wear what you want, listen to what you want, Even maybe watch what you want on TV.
I know what you're going to say, but my Cameron isn't like other women.
Cameron? Is that not a man's name?
Does she let you play video games?
Nobody has to let me do anything. I'm my own man.
That's what they want you to think.
Will you stop giving this young man a hard time?
Right now, as it stands, Leo here is young, free and single. As were we many years ago. Even Errol, okay?
You're asking me to go way back now.
When we were young, free and single, we were also stupid. Very, very stupid, and we had no idea what the rest of our lives would be like, and so we made some very poor decisions. In fact, we all made the same poor decision. We got married, we had children, and boom, we woke up and realised that we were no longer single and no longer free.
But some of us stayed stupid.
When it happened to us, there was something missing. There was nobody there to warn us, and I know why. Because when men walk into a trap and find themselves looking awfully foolish, pride kicks in and they refuse to admit it. Like John here.
Watch what you say, Tom.
You're a very lucky man, Leo, because it's not too late for you. And also, you have me. I am not going to allow pride to get in my way. I'm going to tell you the truth and I'm going to warn you about what is going to happen to you.
He's about to become a man.
You see? Pride is kicking into poor old Errol here. You see, he doesn't want to admit that he wasted his entire life when he could have been a gay truck driver.
I never wasted my life.
You said you worked every day breaking your back. Who did you do that for?
My family. That's what men do.
That's what idiots do. And I should know, because I'm the biggest idiot of all. I saw it. The day I got married, my daddy took me to the side. Now, he wasn't a man of many words, and I didn't really understand him, but I never forgot what he said. Tom, son, you don't have to do this. Nah. At the time, I brushed it off because I thought I was in love and everything was going to be perfect. I had a girl who was different to every other girl in the world, and she was going to make me the happiest man in the world, and I was going to love her forever.
I think that's the nicest thing I ever heard you say about your wife. You know, you should go home right now and tell her this.
I'm not saying it about my wife. I'm saying it about the woman I loved.
Wait, I'm not following you. There was another woman.
Yes, there was.
How? You never told us this.
The girl of my dreams. The girl who would do anything for me. The girl who never criticised any stupid thing I did, and I did a lot of stupid things.
Maybe that's a drink, but I'm confused. What does he say?
I'm trying to tell you that the love of my life, my best friend, my perfect, beautiful lady, the woman who completed me, who made me the happiest, luckiest man in the world, she died.
So, the woman you're hiding from is your second wife?
How did she die? Was she ill?
All I know is that I went to the hospital with her. I sat in the room with her, holding her hand, mopping her brow, kissing her cheek.
What was wrong with her?
Oh, Harold, nothing was wrong with her. She was perfect.
Don't listen to this.
The doctors did everything they could for her. They pumped her full of morphine, and I remember looking into her eyes, and she squeezed my hand tighter than ever, and I kissed her. I didn't know I was kissing her goodbye. The doctors ordered me out, and I left the room, and I never saw her again. The next day, I took this other woman home with me, and she had a baby, and they lived with me from then on.
Wait a second. The day after your wife died, you took another woman home?
That actually makes sense to me. You married your current wife on the rebound. She got you when you were feeling vulnerable and alone.
He's trying to be funny, Errol. Don't pay any attention to him. He's leaving with me right now. Let's go, you, before this gets any worse.
Wait, I didn't know his wife died. If my girlfriend died, I don't think I would ever get over that.
Yes, John, maybe you should let him stay here.
Yeah.
This actually explains an awful lot about the way Tom is feeling. Is this like the anniversary of her death?
His wife didn't die. He went to the hospital with his wife to have a baby, and he's trying to make out that after she had the child, she changed so much that it was like she died and became somebody else.
don't understand any of what you just said.
Did your first wife die or not, Tom?
Oh, let me ask you a question. What is it that makes you want to marry Cameron?
I think Cameron's a nice name now that I think about
Just
it.
answer the question. Why are you getting married, Leo?
His girl is pregnant. He has to marry her.
That was in your day, Errol. Today, he doesn't have to marry her.
He's marrying her because he loves her. Now leave him alone. Let's get back to the two women that we love.
Well, Tom's right. I don't have to marry her. I want to marry her.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Because I love her.
What do you love about her?
Millions of things.
No, you don't.
Don't tell me what I do or don't love, mate, alright? It's annoying.
You love the way you feel when she's around. You love the way she makes you feel. Now, for every man in the world, that thing is different. Some people like boobs. Some people like legs. Some people like...
It's not just about sex.
Is it not?
No, it isn't.
It was for me.
Don't help him, Errol.
It's always about sex. You asked her out because of sex. You dated her because of sex. And you kept on dating her because she must have been better than all the other girls you dated because of sex.
People fall in love. It's not just sex.
What, so you're saying you haven't had sex with her?
She's pregnant, so I think we could safely rule that one out.
Whatever it is that she does for you that nobody else did, that's all gonna come to an end. And when it does, you're just gonna be left living in a place with a person that you don't even like.
I love my fiancée.
If she's already making you happy, why do you have to change it?
You fall in love, you get married and you have a family.
Not necessarily in that order, but he's right.
No, he isn't. She wants to get married so that she can take over your life and control you, Leo. And once she's married, she'll make you wear a ring so that every other woman knows that you belong to her.
No way.
Really? Who dresses you in the morning?
I dress myself.
Who buys your clothes?
I do.
You bought that jumper?
Well, she bought me this one, but I decided to wear it.
Where do you get your hair cut?
She cuts it for me, but that's to save money.
These are the signs. I want you to see them. She is going to make you unattractive to other women by changing your hairstyle, changing the way you dress, making you eat more and more of her food so that you get fatter and fatter.
I'm not fat, so don't be looking at me when you say things like that.
He used to play football for a team and then go out drinking. He hasn't played in years. Tell him why, John.
Got injured.
No, he didn't. She doesn't allow
I
him.
don't need to be allowed.
She bought him what he's wearing. She cut his hair and she fattened him up. She also picked them glasses.
What's wrong with my glasses?
What's wrong with them? When was the last time a woman tried to pick you up, John? Or even flirted with you? Not that you would have noticed.
Look, I'm a married man.
He used to be a chick magnet. Different women every week, every day if he had a wanted. But look at him now.
Look, I don't try.
My wife didn't change me.
Where's your lorry, Errol? Do you even have a car?
Yes, I do have a car.
Tell Leo what kind of car you drive, Errol.
Can't afford a good car.
Don't listen to them, Leo. Listen to me. I want to help you.
Why would my wife want to make me unattractive? She's the one who has to sleep with me every night.
Bingo! And there it is! The reason they do what they do is so that they can stop doing what it was that trapped you in the first place. But they want to make sure that nobody else does it for you. You know what I'm talking about? That thing that you love about her?
You're wrong.
You're sad.
My wife didn't stop making love to me.
Errol, you don't count. You got a 14-year-old pregnant. If you did that these days, you'd go to jail.
I'm just jealous because your wife did all this stuff to you and so you can't stand to see another man happy. You're so sad that you can't stand the idea that somebody else can get what you can't get. You're such a loser that you can't even stand the idea that two people could fall in love and live happily ever after just because you didn't.
Aye, alright, fair enough. I've said my piece, and I'm a happy man. You can take my advice or you can ignore it. It's your choice.
There is a marriage contract. Like, it doesn't seem to mean much to anybody these days, but that's still a legal document.
A marriage contract isn't worth the paper it's written on. Name one woman who obeys her husband.
My wife did whatever I told her to do.
Errol! You lived in a time when a man was allowed to beat his wife up. Of course she did what she was told then, but nowadays if you try that, you go to jail. So that's you going to jail twice so far.
I've been to jail, but it was for hitting a man, not for hitting a woman.
legally binding or not, it's still a deal made by two people that at the very least offers some sort of insight into who they are, what they want. It says, for instance, in sickness, on in health.
So if your wife is sick, tough, you're stuck with her. But if you get sick...
I would take care of her if she was sick.
What about for richer or poorer? But the small print says if the money goes, so does the woman. Or at least the sex goes until you start bringing money in again.
You could be sick and she could take care of you. And then she could get sick or you could have a sick child. All this can happen. But if you get it right, you will have someone there to share all the good times with, as well as someone being there when things get rough.
The problem these days is the roles are mixed up. You need to let your wife be the woman, and you need to be the man.
That's prison talk, and that's 3 strikes, Errol.
It's about compromise. It's about sometimes doing what makes you happy and sometimes doing what makes her happy. And then when you have children, it's mostly about what makes them happy. And even though you might not think it, when your children are happy and when you see them smiling and laughing, well, that's when you'll feel it.
And they all lived happily ever after. Oh, don't listen to them, Leo. Take a look at the wedding vows and see how they're designed, and just watch as your wife does none of them and you have to do all of them. Pick one thing about your wife that you hope never ever changes. It doesn't have to be something that she does, but it can be. It could also be something about her, like her body, for instance. Will she always look that good? Will she stick to the diet and the exercise? Or will she have a baby and then knock all that in the head and sit in front of the TV every night watching Emmerdale and munching on snacks? It doesn't take long, let me tell you, to turn a skinny model into a jumbo-sized couch potato.
My girlfriend doesn't watch Emmerdale.
Of course she doesn't. And she's okay with you watching football live in your own living room. But that's just another thing that won't change, right? Oh. Just pick one and try to put it in the wedding vows.
We're done. Let's go. Congratulations again, Leo, and I wish you all the best. Good luck.
Okay, I'm going. I will just leave this with you. What was your girlfriend wearing the first time you set eyes on her?
Can't remember.
Yes, you can. Don't lie. Where did you meet her? The pub or a nightclub?
It was a nightclub.
A nightclub. So, it was a black mini dress and high heels, am I right?
Something like that.
She was beautifully made up. Hair freshly done that morning, or even just a couple of hours before you saw her. It's a scam. After you're married, the high heels get broke, the mini dresses get ripped apart, and next year's model will be wearing jogging bottoms and trainers. You might as well be married to your best friend.
She is my best friend.
Well, have you seen her without makeup on?
My girlfriend doesn't need makeup.
Maybe not now, but let me tell you something. Skin doesn't stay wrinkle-free and glowing after a woman gets married. No, it creases up like she's permanently frowning at you.
Your wife's permanently frowning at you. His won't be. He's not annoying like you.
Fair enough, blame me. It's all my fault. I married a monster. You're not going to. You're going to live a perfect life.
Right, say goodbye.
Put it in the wedding vows, Leo. Any one of them. Just pick it and try it. Tell her you will give up the wedding vow that says she has to obey you. Tell her you will give up all of them, in fact, if she will just put one in.
Lovely to see you, Errol. Sorry about your man here.
He's okay. I know a few widowers, and they're all a bit like him.
He's not a widower, Errol!
Leo, you owe it to the man you're going to become. I know that when you're together, she'll promise you the world, but she doesn't mean it.
She means it.
Focus on the one thing you want, the one thing that you need. Put it in the wedding vows.
Goodbye, lads, and good luck.
Goodbye, John.
Cheers, mate.
Put it in the wedding vows.
Let your sister have a go. You were told to take turns.
I'm going to go out for a smoke so I could keep a wee eye on them for you.
Have you got cigarettes?
Of course.
Maybe she'll lend you a cigarette, Val, and you can pay her back with interest.
Let's have a smoke in here and leave them out there.
Do you take sugar, Samantha?
Sweet enough.
How much does my husband actually owe you?
200 and counting.
Here's your tea. And that's only £2 a cup. But sure, we can take it off her husband's bill,
Let me taste it first.
Can I ask you a question, Samantha?
My friends call me Sammy.
Why do you keep lending money to her husband when it's so difficult to get it back off him? Samantha.
Interest accrues. That's how I make my money. Also, if I have to spend money to get the money back, then those additional costs are also added in. I lend money, I don't give it away.
I heard the interest her husband has paid you over the years could have taken her and the kids on a nice holiday. Isn't that true?
Look, you can get all upset with me if you like, but you don't see the other side of it. Like when people come to me and they are deeply depressed because they can't pay a bill. Maybe the electric is going to be turned off and their husband has spent the wages down the pub or whatever. You should see their faces when I pay that bill for them.
Really?
They can't thank me enough, and most women, to be honest, pay their loans back as agreed, and there isn't much trouble ever. But with men, there is always trouble. Because men don't borrow money to pay bills, they borrow money to spend on themselves.
Stop lending them it then.
I'm running a business, Jane.
What did he say he needed the money for?
With Tom, it's always the same, Val. Gambling. He has a big problem with it.
He's going to have an even bigger problem when he comes home.
The main problem is he always says he has the solution. A horse, a football result, a card game. Although to be fair, he does usually come up trumps when he plays cards. Not always, but most of the time. He's a very good card shark.
Thank God my John isn't like that. I don't know how you put up with him, Val. I would have showed him the door a long time ago.
Jump in the car, Tom.
Look, I couldn't say anything in front of them, but see that young fella? That naive young kid back there? He's waiting for two of his friends to come and celebrate with him. And guess what way they're going to celebrate?
Champagne, cigars, maybe a lap dance. 3 things that you won't be allowed to do, so don't even think about it.
You're close, but no lap dance. That naive kid and 2 more naive kids and me are going to one of their apartments to play cards. Now, you know how much debt I'm in, John. And you know how good at cards I am. So what do you say? We're in a lot of trouble, John. This one card game could bail us out. One quick card game. You saw the kid. Imagine 2 more just like him.
He seemed like a nice kid, Tom.
Is that what you saw? Let me tell you what I saw. I saw a nice, naive, rich kid who thinks he knows how to play poker because he learned it on the internet.
I thought you were all concerned about him throwing his life away by marrying his Cameron girl.
That was just to reel him in. He thinks I'm an idiot, doesn't he?
Yes.
Let me teach him a lesson, John.
No, look, he seems like a really nice kid. I'm not going to let you take all his money when he's about to get married. Besides, Jane says I have to get home.
He's going to marry this girl, have this kid, and then some other bastard will teach him the same lesson, but then it's going to be hurting an innocent girl and a newborn baby. You could prevent that.
Why do you always twist everything? I've told you no. Now get in the car.
10%.
Get in the car.
15%.
If you ever won anything, you'd have to pay Samantha back first. You didn't think I knew about that, did you? And after you pay her, what would that leave you?
That's my problem. You get 15% of what I win, and then I pay Samantha back out of what's left. And what's going to be left will be enough. Leo said the game would be like a wedding present to him because he's going to take his friend's money. He said it would be a lot of money. He said it cost 100 to get a seat at the table.
50%.
What? Call yourself a friend?
I never said it was your friend. My wife is friends with your wife, remember?
30%?
You think?
Look at his eyes. He's nearly asleep.
Do you want to take him on up to bed and I'll wait with this wee one?
Hello?
Who is it?
It's your John. Hello, did you hear from him?
I found him in a pub and then I lost him again.
He found him and lost him again.
Give me the phone. Hello, it's me. How did you find him and then lose him again?
Jane, I didn't think he would do a runner.
Are you helping him?
Of course I'm not helping him.
You find him again, John, and you bring him straight home. Do you hear me?
Yes, dear.
You know, when Cameron came over the other night, she was wearing a jogging outfit. And when I asked her if we were going for a jog, she said no.
What are you talking about, Leo, son?
It was supposed to be a date. But she turned up wearing a baggy jogging suit. There was no shape to her. She looked like a boy. A big, fat boy.
Maybe she doesn't want everybody to see the bump.
But her boobs are getting really big and she usually
Whose
just...
boobs are getting really big, Errol's?
Where the hell did you come
I
from?
thought your mate was dragging you home.
Where's Big John?
Big John is coming over with more drinks. We had a chat, a very manly chat, but that's not important right now. Whose boobs are getting bigger?
His girlfriend.
Harold, make some room for these, please, gentlemen.
What happened to you getting this like home, Big John?
He told me Leo needs him to make up the numbers for a friendly poker game.
That's right. But he made us swear not to tell anybody.
I made John swear as well, so we're all right. Here, John. His girlfriend's boobs are getting bigger and he thinks this is fantastic. But he doesn't realise what's next.
Why? What's next?
Leo, why did you ask that?
I'm not going to start on about how a woman turns into a complete monster during the pregnancy. No, forget that. Because that is only a small thing to what is going to happen to your life once the kid is actually born.
I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm going to be a good dad.
Yeah, let's drink to that.
Having kids is like living in opposite world, Leo. I say, stop bouncing on the bed. They bounce higher. I say, put that down. They throw it at me. I say, don't play with the scissors. They get bigger scissors.
It's not all like that, Leo.
My 3-year-old boy treats me like a punch bag. Do you want to be a punch bag, Leo? What about a sick bag? That's right. Kids are sick on you. They throw up on you. And don't be listening to anybody who calls that nature or says it's just an accident. Because it's not. It's deliberate. They wait until you have on your best shirt or your best trousers or the last second when you're about to go out the door to somewhere important. They can't all be accidents. That's them asserting their authority. Oh, and by the way, it doesn't stop at vomit. They have other places that stuff comes out of.
I don't even know why your wife wants John to bring you home. If I had behaved like you, my Lily wouldn't have let me come home.
Children should come with a health warning on them.
Me and my Lily, we had 9 children.
9? You're insane.
2 more for a football team.
You think this is funny? Having 11 kids equals having your own football team, does it? It doesn't. It's more like having your own gym where you're the trampoline or that target thing like a dartboard or worse.
After we left her parents' home, we moved into a wee flat.
9 kids in a wee flat?
Forget about that. Listen to me, Leo. Did you know that children can shoot diarrhea 100 yards and they can aim it too? One day, I'd already changed our wee lad and he'd hit my favourite shirt deliberately, but everybody said it was an accident. So, I said nothing more about it and went and got changed. And then the next time he needed his nappy changed, she changes him. And she doesn't even get touched. But when she's putting the nappy in the nappy bag and picks up the clean one, he's looking right at me and smiling.
You're his daddy. He was smiling at his daddy.
Don't fall for that. He smiled at me and then he aimed his bum and whoosh. There were 7 people in that room, Leo, counting grannies and grandas. But guess what? Nobody got any diarrhea on them. Just me. Now, does that sound like an accident to you?
I had 9 children and over 20 grandchildren. And I'm not claiming to be an expert, but I know a thing or two about babies. And I've dealt with more than mere diarrhea and vomiting.
No disrespect, but I don't think so, Errol.
Would you let him talk? I want to hear what Errol has to say about babies. Everything you say makes me nervous.
As it should do. Errol comes from a different time. He might as well have lived on a different planet.
There is a little truth to what Tom is saying, but I'm still here. And I've seen the world change, and I've had to change with it.
You said earlier, when you had your first 2 children, you went to work every day and the grandparents took care of them.
It was only the first 2. There were 7 more.
Did you still work after you had 9?
I did, but the wife had to stop.
So your wife did everything? Bravo! If I'd been around then, I would have had 9 children too, but guess what? I was born in this century.
That would make you less than 12.
Idiot.
I'm talking hypothetically.
Do you know what that means? How many words is it?
Why are you getting on like that with me? I'm the only one here who's trying to help you.
You're not helping me, you're just scaring me. Or trying to.
My 9 children grew up, and when they had kids, I noticed everything was different. My sons were far more involved in raising their children than I was, and to be honest, I was jealous. I went to work every day, and don't forget Tom's son. I went to work when there was real work to be done. I broke my back every single day. What's the worst? You ever came home with a paper cut?
Those things hurt more than you think.
I dislocated a shoulder, busted my knee, and had aches and bruises on a daily basis. I went to the pub every day after work.
Hello? Everybody would have 9 kids if they could go to work every day and then straight to the pub afterwards. If we lived in those days, I'd be telling Leo to go home now and get his girl pregnant again.
I know people say we were chauvinistic and all the rest of it, and perhaps we were a bit, but to be honest, I went to the pub to numb the pain. And it wasn't just physical pain. It was emotional pain too. I missed my kids when I was in work.
If I ever missed my kids, I would practice me aim.
We must have got something right, because out of my 9 children, none of them grew up to be serial killers or rapists.
Did you say you have more than 20 grandchildren?
I have great-grandchildren too. Now there's something. When you lift a little baby in your arms and he wraps his tiny little hand round your finger or thumb and he squeezes, and you think, that's my boy. Think what it was like to hold that boy's baby. And then that boy's baby grows up and suddenly you find yourself holding your boy's baby's baby. Does that make sense? Am I saying it right? My son had a baby who had a baby who, by the way, is having a baby. What about that?
I'll try to find him as quick as I can and get back here as soon as I do.
If you're not back in time, I'll get her ready and into bed for you.
What am I really going to do about him?
Have you threatened to kick him out?
Kick his teeth out, maybe? But kick him out? No. I'm joking. God help me, I still love him. I don't know why. He's useless around the house. He's pathetic when it comes to the children, and he really annoys me.
That's not love, Valerie.
You know, sometimes he would be sitting there watching TV, and I would just look at him, and he would have his dinner dishes sitting all around him, and maybe he would have dropped a few papers on the floor. And I would just think about lifting the plate and smashing it over his head, or lifting a knife and
He shouldn't be sitting there watching the TV with his dinner dishes sitting all around him in the first place.
I know.
Don't say you know and then do nothing about it. From tonight, put a stop to it, because the longer it goes on, the harder it will be to change it. What you need to do is get him in here with the children and then walk out the door and let him see what it's really like.
Are you joking? I can't leave the children with him.
You have to. It's the only way he's going to learn.
What about the children, but?
Look, trust me. I have kids and I have grandkids. Everybody tries to get out and doing what needs to be done. Do you understand what I'm saying? So long as you allow him to treat you like this, he will do it. So long as you allow him to shirk his responsibilities, he will do it. You have to put your foot down and say, enough's enough.
That's easy for you to say, Jane. You're married to Big John.
Oh, why? Do you think my husband has always been nice and sweet and helpful? I've got news for you. He wasn't like that when I met him. But I told him straight. If he wanted to be with me, then he would have to sacrifice certain things.
You know what? Maybe Tom's right.
What do you mean, finally?
And what do I really know about getting married and having kids? I've only had a couple of girlfriends, and Cameron's like the first real relationship I've been in.
And she turned you down before she found out she was pregnant.
So she did. Mm-hmm. But now all of a sudden we're getting married and having kids.
One child, Leo, and it's going to be beautiful.
What's going on here, Leo? You starting to listen to this man?
Maybe I am.
Well, don't listen to him. What sort of a person comes to a celebration like this and starts trying to talk a young man out of the most important thing in his life?
What kind of person has 9 kids and then lets those kids have 9 kids each? I hate to rain on your parade, Grandpa Walden, but has anybody in your family ever heard of condoms? Or a new thing out, the pill?
I have one grandson who plays for the other team. He would know more about that sort of thing, but of course he's not wearing them to prevent pregnancy.
Where did that come from?
What team does he play for?
The gay team.
Are you homophobic, Tom?
I had this dream once. And there was just me and this man.
Thought you were going to go and play cards.
Shh! I want to hear about this dream. What happened, Leo?
This man was like, just standing there. What do you think that means?
Nothing. Dreams are meaningless.
He was very handsome.
Hello. So, look, there's plenty of handsome people in dreams. Dreams are just dreams. There's men in them, women in them, cats, dogs, unicorns. Sometimes houses, cars, flying cars. None of it means anything.
Wait, you had a dream about a unicorn?
In 1968, we had a really nasty winter. They closed schools and people had to do everything by candlelight because of the electric strike. Well, things got so bad that all the prisoners had to huddle together to keep warm. It was the only way.
Did he just say prisoners?
No electric blankets or nothing like they would have in prison these days. We had nothing but each other's body heat to do us, and that was it. A man could freeze to death at times like that.
Stop, please.
Don't stop. Our Errol can come out of the closet any time he wants.
Oh, Errol's not coming out of no closet. I'm staying in the closet until the end. Let me assure you of that fact. A man can have a friend who is just a friend.
Denial.
A man can love his friend in a manly way. It has somehow become unacceptable these days, or at least nowadays it's more likely to carry with it a certain weight of encumbrances. But a boy can love his father, and a father can love his son.
That's different.
A man can't love his mother or his sister, and he doesn't find anything sexual about them.
And so a man can love his friend, another man, without any sexual connections.
I wouldn't want to risk going down that road.
Do you know what your problem is, Tom?
They've only the one problem now.
I mean the main one.
Do tell.
You think that everybody sees the world the same way that you do. You think everybody hates something because you hate it. You think it is impossible for somebody to look at the world differently from you.
I think the exact opposite of that.
That's not his biggest problem. His biggest problem is that he thinks that he's the victim, and everything that happens to him has never happened to anybody else.
I think the exact opposite of that as well.
When somebody's tired, you're exhausted. If somebody has a cold, you have the flu. Somebody has a headache, you have a migraine. Somebody says they're sad, you have to top them by suffering from chronic depression. And even if a person just says they're having a bad day, you can't let them away with that. You have to have the worst day ever.
I get up and I watch what she does and I try to copy it. She washes our beautiful daughter in the bath, wraps her in a towel and carries her downstairs. I get our wee lad in the bath. He pisses in it. He pisses on me. He pisses on the towel and then he runs down the stairs.
Been there.
Wearing the t-shirt.
She opens drawers and cupboards and our wee girl picks her clothes and dresses herself with a wee bit of help from her mummy. He throws shoes at me. He hit me with a trainer the other morning. Those things hurt. He could have taken my eye out.
I warned you about this. The second child always causes a huge disruption. With the first child, you have him or her outnumbered. One of you can rest while the other one takes over.
Do you want me to tell you about being outnumbered?
I have this, Errol.
She lets her mummy comb her hair and put slides in it, and she sits with her arm round her neck, hugging her. The other day, I caught her telling her mummy that she loved her. For no reason. She wasn't even doing anything. I woke up in the middle of the night and thought my nose was running. I got a hanky to blow it, and that's when I realised it was bleeding. He punched me while I was sleeping.
Did you see him punching you?
Did I see him punching me? He's not stupid enough to let me see him.
What age is your wee boy?
He turned 3 at Halloween. Halloween.
Ignore him. Can I ask you a question, Leo? How long have you been with your partner?
They don't even live together yet.
Nearly a year.
Right, then my advice is simple. Get married and enjoy this child, but try to slow everything else down. Keep your new family down to 1 for the time being. 1 child, trust me, that'll be hard enough, but it's also a good learning experience and it'll afford you enough time to really cement your relationship.
Any more than 1 child is a world of pain.
Sake.
What? I'm agreeing with you.
A year, Leo. I know when you're young, a year feels like forever, but a year isn't long enough to get to know someone.
You need a lifetime to really get to know someone. I mean, I knew my lovely wife all of 2 weeks. We had 2 dates, and before I knew what was what, I was married and had a child.
Come on.
One day you go to sleep, and the next day you wake up, and you don't just have 1 child. You have 9, and they have 20, and they have more, and so on. And you look in the mirror, and you see an old man looking back. An old man who misses his wife.
And you look that old man in the eye and you say these words, why didn't I listen to Tom?
I have kids. Errol has a multitude. Leo's about to start his own multitude. There's no need for all this negativity about it. Like, I just want to have this 1 drink before I take you and Leo round to your poker game, and that's it.
Your parents should have called you Mary, because you are one contrary little man.
I'm also the opposite of that. In fact, you couldn't be less contrary than me. I am a very agreeable man.
I'm not getting married anymore. That's it. You've convinced me.
What? No, wait a minute, Leo.
I'm serious. I don't want to end up like you 3. I don't want to have to run away and hide from my wife and kids like Tom here. And I don't want to be bullied into running after people like you, Big John.
Nobody bullies me, kid.
You don't have to be like any of them, Leo.
No? Who should I be like, Al? You? Married with all the kids in the world, but secretly gay?
I'm not secretly gay.
Not anymore. We know.
I'm not going to stay in the closet. I'm not going to be bullied. And I'm not going to run away from anybody. I'm going to go to her house and I'm going to tell her the whole thing is off. And I'm going to live my own life. My own way.
Where you going, Leo?
You have to stay and fix this, Tom.
I can't fix it. I have to go and get the money for the poker game.
If he doesn't come back, there is no game.
Well, isn't it going to be easier for you to fix it if I'm not here getting in the way or making things worse?
Okay, but you better hurry back here.
Have you got some money for me, Tom?
There's a card school tonight.
Where?
A young kid's apartment. And I'm not talking about hardcore poker players here. I'm talking about idiots who think they can play poker. I'm talking about a kid who's already drunk and two of his mates who think they're going to take all his money tonight because they don't know that I'm going to be there. You know how good I am at cards, Samantha.
What kind of money are you talking about here?
Okay, I need 100 to get in the game, and I guarantee you I will give you 10% of what I make, plus repay some of my debt.
10%? Are you joking me?
I've got a lot of debts. Ah, come on, what do you say? This is a chance to actually make some money from me for a change.
What if you lose?
I'm not gonna lose. And better than that, I'm gonna try to set it up for more than just one game. It could end up a weekly thing if I play this right, and you know that I will. But maybe the stakes will rise. I'll be able to pay you more every week.
I want £300 plus you clear your balance straight away. Do you know what I mean, love?
I haven't found him yet, Jane.
Who do you think you're kidding, John? Do you forget how long we've been married? Do you forget how long I've known you? Do you really expect me to believe that a man like you could find a miserable little coward like Tom and then somehow let him get away from you? I don't think so. Tell me what's really going on.
I'm taking him to a poker game. Look, he's got this young lad all primed and set up. The young lad thinks Tom's an idiot, and Tom's playing him. The kid is rich. His friend has invited us to his apartment in the city centre. Now, think about it, love. These are spoiled rich kids, and Tom is a real card shark. Well, he's going to clean up.
No, he isn't.
I've seen him playing poker against real poker players. He's really good at it.
I don't care. Listen to me. You go now and grab him by the scruff of his skinny neck and you drag him home right this minute, or you don't bother coming home yourself. Do you hear me?
But this could get him and Valerie out of a lot of debt, and she's your friend.
Really? That's sweet. And if they do get out of debt, maybe they'll let you move in with them. Because let me tell you something, John. If you don't bring him back here in the next half hour, you're going to need a new place to live.
Yes, dear.
I just got another drink for the young lad, but I didn't know if you wanted another cup of coffee or not.
I'm fine, Errol. Put you your money away.
I don't think your mate's coming back.
Let's hope not, anyway.
He's not my mate, and he definitely is coming back. He's just a way to get money for your poker game.
Good. Because like everything else, he doesn't know how to play the game. So whatever money he brings will be like a nice wedding present for young Leo here.
I told you. I'm not getting married anymore.
Yes, you are, Leo. And here's my wedding present to you. Tom is an incredibly gifted poker player.
What?
He couldn't be. He's an idiot.
He's a hustler.
I knew he couldn't be trusted.
I've seen Tom clean up against some really heavy players. Trust me, son. If you let him sit at that table in your friend's apartment, your friend won't be the only thing you lose tonight.
If his own friend warned you about him, what does that say?
All that stuff about not getting married and staying single, that's all part of his long game. Tom sees you and your friends as very rich, naive boys who need to be taught a lesson. You see, if you take him up tonight, he's going to win. Oh, he might allow one of you to win a wee bit as well. You would be the most likely, but he might pick the lad who owns the apartment instead.
Why would he do this?
To get back, to play again, to win more money from you and your friends. That's how it works, Leo. If he cleaned you out in one go, would you ever let him back?
Of course not.
But if he lets one of you win, and he wins about the same, then that lad will bring him back, and he'll keep doing that until the pot gets big enough, or until somebody catches on to what's happening.
And why are you telling me this?
Because
He's trying to do the right thing.
if you get married, Leo, it ruins it for Tom, because he knows that your wife won't let you keep playing poker.
Just stop saying things like that. It won't be up to my wife. It will be up to me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I mean, if you get married, you will be more than likely to put all your money into your life with your wife and child. And that will make you less likely to want to risk it in a game of cards.
What's the alternative, Leo? Would you prefer to go back to being single? To being alone? Endless lonely nights, or worse, field one-night stands? Or playing with sharks and getting bitten over and over again? Eating alone? Drinking alone?
I have friends.
I know, but what happens when they all get married? Do you really think they'll still be out drinking with you? Do yourself a favour. Go home now and grab that girlfriend of yours and hold on to her as tightly as you can.
He said he needed more money.
I hope you told him where to go.
I'm a businesswoman, Valerie.
Listen, I want you to do me a favour. From now on, if you see him, walk away. I want you to make it clear to him that you will never lend him money ever again.
I still have to get the money that he owes me.
I'll pay it if you stay away from him. This is the last money you make from my husband.
I'm not really sure I understand exactly what you're saying.
Let me spell it out then. You're not allowed to lend my husband any more money. I'll clear what he owes you up until today, but if I find out that you've lent him anything after today, not only will you not get that money back, but I'll come and see you about it.
That sounds like a threat.
I'm glad it does, because that's my intention.
My round, Betty. Same again for all them over there.
What are you doing, Tom?
Getting a drink. Where's the kid?
He left, Tom.
We better get over there quick. We don't want them starting without us. Did he give you the address?
No, he didn't.
Well, what way did he leave it with you then? Did he give you the phone number or what?
No. Here's what's happening, Tom. I'm going to let you have one more drink and then I'm taking you home, like I should have done in the first place.
Wait. Errol, where's the kid?
He decided to go home and see his fiancée instead of playing cards with you.
Why did you let him go, John? I told you I was getting the money from Samantha. This game was going to allow me to clear my debt with her, sort Valerie out, even get a few quid for you. Why would you throw all that away on me?
It's not up to Big John to keep anybody here dangling on a hook for you.
Well, what am I supposed to do now?
You're supposed to go home to your wife and kids.
Brilliant.
Written and performed by Kate Gilmore and Lawrence Falconer, this is a picture of us. And listeners might like to know that the play contains language some may find offensive.
Do you want a banana?
No, thank you.
Take that.
Right.
Shake it. Try it. Here, have you?
Jubilee.
That's a cool orange. Do you know a weird thing about orange actually?
Wonderful. Could you just maybe, now we've set up the stage and now you're going to say to each other, oh, we're on now or whatever, what would you say to each other when you sit down? Okay, you ready? Something like that. So
Yes.
Just a wee transition. That was wonderful and we're still rolling, so
Okay.
now you're about to go on and the audience is about to come in, okay?
Okay.
Great.
How about we check?
Ready?
Yeah. Okay. You ready for it? Okay, lift off.
Lift off.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, our story's just begun. You are all very welcome here to Drama Unwon. A picture of us, it's like a sort of musical, written by us. Well, that part's pretty crucial.
Well done, Nora.
Thank you, Lennon.
In the very unlikely event of an emergency, please take note of all your emergency exits. You know where they are.
Lennon, that didn't rhyme.
What?
That didn't rhyme.
Oh, sorry, we doing a rhyming thing, are we?
Yeah. Please turn off your phone, only for a can enjoy the show.
Okay.
The heart, the head to the hands, the knees to the floor. I hear you now louder than ever before. The thud of your feet as you walk out our door. A picture of us that falls, I ignore.
We need to talk about Josie.
Josie? From work, Josie?
I've begun looking at her differently.
Last winter was when you declared this a war. Have you kissed her?
No.
Are you lying?
No.
I love you still. I always will. I love you still. I always will. I asked you about her, and you told me I was being jealous. You made me feel like an awful person for even thinking it.
Jesus, I thought I was doing the right thing by saying it to you.
The right thing would have been to answer me truthfully when I asked you back then.
Back then, but there was nothing back then.
This didn't stem from nothing. Nothing comes from nothing. Look at all this wasted time. You've been going around pining over Leggy Josie, and I have been wasting my time.
I love you.
You can't, possibly.
Well, I do.
You can't love someone and still have room among your thoughts for someone else.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course you can. Don't tell me you don't fall in love every single day.
I don't.
Everyone does.
I don't.
Well, why not?
Because there is no room left in me.
Right, you're walking down the street, you catch eyes with a stranger, there's that weird magical thing that goes on for 1 second or two. You're telling me that's not love?
It is not love.
Yes, it is. In that moment, it is.
Okay. Okay. And then it's over. What are you saying to me? Are you admitting you were holding her hand that day?
No, I don't know what I'm trying to say, all right? I thought it was good to get these emotions off my chest. I don't want to fight with you about Josie, all right?
What are you going to do then? Because you're going to see her in work every single day.
So? I see you every single day.
Oh, it's not the same. She'll always be perfect to you.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
How am I ever supposed to compete with that?
What are you talking about?
A relationship that never happens is always perfect. Because it's in your head. And in your head, you don't fight or see each other's flaws or become jealous or resentful or anything like that. It stays this perfect thing.
Okay. Say, for example, we started going out tomorrow. We started spending real time together. In 6 months,
You'd probably hate her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably would. Could. Or I could love her. I mean, who's to know? Neither of us know. Just the same as you could meet somebody else tomorrow. Love is only the result of a chance encounter.
Is that the sort of shit that goes through your head? Because if that is what keeps you up at night, oh, maybe I'll meet my soulmate on O'Connell Street tomorrow, you never know, then you shouldn't be in a relationship at all.
I just like to consider all the possibilities. For example, I do believe there is such thing as a relationship without fighting all the fucking time. You laugh now.
If you genuinely believe that to be true, I wish you all the best in finding it. You'd be a long time looking.
You're negative.
So what? You don't know that about me already?
You're too negative.
What is there to be positive about when you're head over heels for Leggy Josie?
Are you happy?
Not right now.
In general, like?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yes.
I think you're sad sometimes.
Why?
Things you say, how you act.
I think you're on drugs sometimes.
Why?
Things you say, how you act.
I'm not happy, Nora.
Are you saying this is my fault? No. Are you saying my negativity pushed you towards
I'm saying you're negative because you are a negative person, Nora.
This is not about my negativity.
Yes, it is.
It's about you and your wandering eye.
My wandering eye.
Yep.
What do you want me to do about
Make
it?
it stop.
Can't make it
Switch it
stop.
off.
Can't switch it off.
People do it all the time.
No, they don't.
You don't think I've ever had feelings for someone that I've had to switch off? It's how relationships survive.
No, it's not.
It's how people live.
It's not how anybody lives.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but it's not how they should live, I don't think.
Okay, you're breaking up with me.
I never said that. Jesus Christ.
What do you want to do then, Lennon? Do you want to go and live in a fantasy world full of fucking positivity and legs? Or do you want to come back down to earth and try and salvage this? Whatever this is.
Listen, Nora. It's not
Listen,
viable
Nora.
for you to ask me
Do you
to
hear
switch
yourself
on and
when you're
off
talking?
thoughts that come
You
in and out of my
don't be
head.
serious
That doesn't
about
make any
your choice.
fucking sense,
You
Nora,
don't
right?
make any fucking sense!
I kissed her.
What?
I kissed Josie.
When?
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning. Fucking morning time. Soberly like. In your right state of mind. Where?
The car park and work.
Okay. That is not something that just happens. You don't accidentally fall into a kiss at 9 a.m. in a fucking car park. Pick myself up and start again. Wonder why women bother with men. Begin to miss you and your smell and the you that you were when you fell. And the me that I was once then. I love you still, I always will. I love you still, I always will. This isn't a story that I wish to tell.
Would you go to Mars if you couldn't come back? Like, if you were just going there to start a new human colony?
People are really doing that?
Yeah, I saw it in the news the other day. They were asking for volunteers to go to Mars. Would you go?
I don't think I would.
Why not?
Because you can never come back. Although then again, maybe life on Mars is much better than life on Earth.
Yeah, sure, we've been floating around Earth for a while now.
Oh, have you gotten all you can out of Earth?
Maybe. Then again, it could just be boring, like, you never know.
Could just be boring, you never know. You could just watch Netflix all day, every day.
True that.
Is there Wi-Fi on Mars?
Oh, there'd be Wi-Fi. Sure, they're doing a reality TV show to fund the whole yoke. You'd be there, you know, going about your daily Mars business, and there'd be millions of people watching you back on Earth.
Sort of like... People of Mars, this is Davina. You are live on Channel 4, please do not swear.
Exactly. Big Brother crack on Mars.
What if 2 people made a baby and the baby was born on Mars?
A Martian baby?
Yeah, a Martian baby. But it was born with gills or like a flower sticking out of its head.
Sticking out of its arse?
No.
Takes 6 months to get there, apparently.
6 months?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
There you are, floating across time and space. And then you arrive at the red planet. And you descend down and down and down, and then maybe more down than that, and then down further still until there is no more down in which to go down. And then, Nora, you're there. And once you're there, there ain't no going back. You're there for life.
How would you know what time it was?
What?
Is there time up there?
Oh, there is time.
Is it the same time we have here on Earth?
Oh, it's Martian days are 23-hour days instead of 24.
Is that it? You're making that up.
I'm not making up.
You're making
I
that
swear
up.
to God, fact. The 23-hour days instead of 24.
You can't just make stuff up.
Absolute fact, swear to God.
Okay.
I want to go to Mars. Do you want to go to Mars with me?
Do I want to go to Mars with you?
Yeah.
I want to always be called yours by people that we meet. I wanna stop and kiss you in the middle of the street. I want to bring you lunch when you're working hard. I wanna draw love hearts on your Valentine's cards.
There's no coming back now.
I know that. I wanna fix your tie when you do it wrong. I want to always sing you this, our love song. I want to wear your jacket when it's cold at night. I wanna challenge you so you don't always think you're right. I don't want for you to buy me things or wear me as a prize. And I don't want you to ever think you've got anything to hide. I don't want to make you jealous over other men I meet. And I don't want you to want me to fall down at your feet. But I would like you to fight for me, like you've got nothing to lose, and maybe one day fall for me the way I have for you. The way I have for you. I was 4 when my mother asked me for my idea of happiness. To be loved, I told her. She said I didn't understand the question. I was already loved. What did I want to become? I told her how I enjoyed making sculptures out of the wax from her Jo Malone candles. That made me happy. After screaming at me and giving me a lesson in expensive taste, she concluded with her most painful statement to date. That wasn't a career. But why not? I thought and asked. You'll do law, like me. But I want to make wax sculptures, like the people who run Madame Tussauds, except mine would be called Madame Nora's Wax Museum. And they'd all be of real people, not famous people. Because I think real people are the most interesting people of all. You'll do law, like me. So I did law, like her.
My dad's always instilled in me that anything's possible, so long as you believe you deserve it. So, I've always gone after everything I've ever wanted. Happiness, music, Nora. We're walking one day hand in hand, barely uttering a word. But it's a comfortable kind of silence, no sweaty palms or racing hearts. A sacred simplicity. And then I, greedily, wished for more.
What for?
You might look at this and think, what a selfish shit. Could he not have been satisfied with what he had? Could he not have been happy with love as easy as that? But a picture never tells the whole story.
And you'll never know our whole story from this picture. Each sound you make, the breaths you're taking, have some now, save some for later. Lily white skin, please let me in. I'm hooked on the curve of your spine. All day long you've been on my mind. There's no shaking you from my head. Let's go to bed, let's go to bed. Until now I've been so lonely, sensitive to your touch only. Hold on tight, I'm your for the night. Let's take tonight. Let's take tonight. You make my hair stand up on ends when you tilt my head to kiss my neck. We can no longer say we're just friends. Sinking into the couch, it's all happening right now. Clothes, they have been shed. Let's go to bed, let's go to bed.
Ow.
Until now I've been so lonely, sensitive to your touch only. Hold on tight, I'm yours for the night. Let's take tonight. Let's take tonight. I'm sensitive to your touch only. Hold on tight, I'm yours for the night. Let's take tonight. Let's take tonight. Ha, 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 ha. What's your moon sign?
I have no idea what that means.
Oh, I just thought because people always ask each other what their star signs are, and no one ever really cares about your moon sign.
Oh, what's a moon sign?
It says something about you according to where the moon was in the sky when you were born.
So what's your moon sign, so?
My moon sign is Cancer.
That not a star sign?
Yeah. Everybody has two. Everyone has a star sign and a moon sign.
Well, what's your star sign?
I'm a Capricorn. A goat.
I am a Leo.
A lion.
What does that make my moon sign?
It depends what day and where in the world you were born. It's very specific. Specific. Specific.
Slowly.
Specific. Specific. Yeah.
Are you one of these people that only dates people with compatible star signs?
Sometimes, yeah.
Are our star signs compatible?
I don't think so.
Really?
But we are. I hope.
I generally think it's all out of bollocks, actually, to be honest. But at the same time, there's no denying the consequences. Or what's the word I'm looking for?
Coincidences.
Coincidences, yeah. Like, it can be weird. I think the day-to-day stuff is a bit ridiculous. But then again, people live by it, don't they? Do you live by it?
No.
Little bit?
No. Only the month-to-month stuff I pay for online. My magic crystal ball tells me you're the one to call if I'm drunk or staring at the stars. Do you think of me too? Don't for a second think there's anyone but you for me. Anyone but you for me. When you are alone and all is quiet, do I come play among your thoughts? After 1, 2, 3 drinks, do you crave me at all costs? My horoscope this week tells me I should maintain control, which I'm losing because of you, you know. Can't you see how our horizons meet? Or is it just me? You as you and I as I meant to be before our time.
Do you know those women? Well, they're usually women anyway that tell the future. What do they call it? Future women. What?
Fortune tellers.
Fortune tellers, yeah. Now, I've always had this kind of weird thing about them, and I don't believe in them, and I would never go into one. However, I still kind of do believe in them in a weird way, because I'd be afraid that if I went into one, they might tell me something about my future that, like, they
you try to achieve it.
They might say something to me that they might affect a decision that I would have naturally made. So, in this kind of weird, paradoxical way, I kind of do believe in them because they have me held in that kind of way, if you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They can have a really weird effect on people.
They can be dangerous.
They look cool, though.
They do look pretty cool.
Can't you see how our horizons meet? Or is it just me? You as you and I as I, meant to be before our time.
It seems to me that we all seem to fall into the same circles all of the time. And how do I spend mine? I question. Do I spend it right? Probably not. At least not all the time, but that's fine. I mean, I can't be jumping out of aeroplanes or off piers into the sea every day of the week. However, what I can do is make an effort to. Sky's the limit, as they say, and I live pretty close to the sea. Where does time go? Round and round in circles, and after we die we get it back for another try. I hope so. Because I want more. Because I'm scared of less. I want to be happy. I want to laugh, talk to people, kiss people, fly to the moon, savour the earth, climb the trees. I want to have kids and watch them climb the trees. I want to watch the circles go round and around and around, and I want to be right in the middle. I want to live.
I want to love. It's a funny thing to love, isn't it? How you can be completely eaten up by your need for them, this desperate need, and how they simply don't need you anymore. Neither of you can do anything about it. They'll be the same way for someone else, and someone else for you, eventually. This goes on and on. Only once in a very rare million do two of the same people need each other. I needed him. I did. And I think he needed me. And I think there was a time when we needed each other exactly equally, and that was beautiful. I wanted him to store his secrets in me. His memories, all his regrets. He never asked anything of me, other than to be exactly me. I remember the very first time we went out in public as a couple, we went to this wine reception at this really fancy place, and as soon as we walked in, the whole place fell silent. It was as if the whole world stopped to see what I saw in him. That's when I began to feel jealous of the glass he'd drink from, because I wanted to touch his lips with mine and hold his hand, lose track of time. Is this a silly thing to say? Sorry.
Do you know hippos have pink milk?
Oh yeah? Where did you learn that?
Josie. It was her fun fact of the day. She likes to have these fun facts.
Are you cheating on me with Josie?
What? With Josie? What makes you say that?
Don't. What makes you say that, me? You've been saying her name in your sleep, and Maria saw you two walking out of work the other day holding hands.
Babe, if I was going to cheat on you, do you think I'd do it so publicly, coming out of work?
Don't do that. Don't make me think I'm stupid.
I'm not making you think anything.
You're patronising me.
I'm not. Jesus Christ.
Look, I'm just telling you that Maria saw you two walking out of work the other day, and she said you were holding hands, is what she said.
Maria.
Yes.
Do you know Maria?
Yeah.
Do you talk to Maria?
Yeah.
Since when do you talk to Maria?
I talk to Maria!
Right. When was the last time you talked to Maria?
The other day. when she told me she saw you and Josie walking out of work holding hands.
Okay, well, I don't even talk to Maria, all right? So that's probably why she made up the whole hand-holding thing, because she's bitter about my indifference towards her or something.
Why would she do that? Do you think she's jealous?
I think you're jealous.
I am not jealous.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Constantly coming at me with these random accusations.
I'm not coming at you with anything. And the last thing I am right now is random. I'm asking you a specific...
Specific.
I'm asking you a specific question about a specific incident that I heard about specifically.
Look, babe. Who are you going to believe? Maria or me?
I shouldn't ever be put in that position. It should be a given that my boyfriend doesn't walk around holding hands with a leggy Josie from work. I mean, do you see the sort of stuff that woman comes to work in? She wears leather during the day. Who wears leather during the day?
Lately I've been thinking...
And another thing, my friend Becca says she doesn't talk to her sister Noelle. I mean, who doesn't talk to their sister? Are you listening to me? Lennon? Are you listening to me?
Lately I've been wondering how we started out through the main...
Are you listening to me?
She's not that leggy.
Stop making a joke out of this.
It is a joke.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Do you know how difficult you are to talk to?
Do you know how hard you are to listen to?
Fuck off! The thing about pain, it demands to be felt. Here it comes, here it is, thumping in my chest. Her bow neatly tied around your white neck. Tighter and tighter it's going to get, until she drains from you all that she can. Then she'll be gone looking for another man. The girl with the dead eyes and lips that taste of liquor and legs that go on for miles. If you had to, would you pick her over me? An illusion poisoning your mind. If you reach for her, she's gone empty behind those dead eyes. An illusion. The girl with the dead eyes and lips that taste of liquor and legs that go on for miles. If you had to, would you pick her over me? Is there anyone sitting here?
Nope.
Do you have a light?
I don't smoke, sorry.
No, me neither. Do you mind me asking you what you're doing in the smoking area if you don't smoke?
You see that girl in the yellow jumper?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, she won't leave me alone.
that's my sister.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to...
No, I'm only joking. I always see her here, rubbing up against her flavour of the week. She'll have forgotten about you by last orders.
I actually think that smoking area is the best part of a place nowadays.
Ironically. Only requirement is you must be willing to colour your lungs black.
I'm out here. I'm not colouring my lungs black.
Second-hand smoke kills.
I like your dress.
It's a skirt.
I like your skirt.
It's actually a skort.
What?
They're shorts masquerading as a skirt. It's a skort.
Right, well, I like it or them or whatever.
Thanks. I like your socks.
Thank you.
What are you drinking?
Apple juice.
With what?
With apple juice. I like apple juice.
Oh, I like apple juice.
What's not to like? What are you drinking?
Vodka.
With what?
Vodka.
Don't like vodka.
Why not?
It's rank. Graffiti cleaner vibe off it.
Especially Tesco value kind. Tasty.
Who are you here with?
My friend. She was meeting a friend. Now they've left me. Friendless.
I'll be your friend.
Who are you here with?
My imaginary friend. No, I'm only messing now, yeah. I was here with someone, but they left, and I thought, I love drinking apple juice so much, I'll just stick around and drink it.
Do you often go to places by yourself?
Sometimes. Do you?
I don't. I think I'll start, though. That way I won't be let down.
Yeah, it's easier to meet people, I think. You know, like, if you go somewhere with someone, then you just end up talking to them the whole time. Same shit, like, am I right or am I left?
If it wasn't for your left, you'd be all right. What do you do?
In life? Stuff.
Things. There's always stuff to be done.
And things that need doing. Do you do stuff and things, or?
More things than stuff.
Do you enjoy doing things and stuff? Or are you desperately unhappy?
Sometimes I enjoy them. Sometimes I'm desperately unhappy.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we all are, really, I suppose. It's swings and roundabouts, smiles and frowns, ups and downs.
Ones and twos.
Tie your shoes.
Where'd you get your socks so seriously?
I think my ma got them for me.
Cute.
Is that cutesy?
It's pretty fucking cute.
I like you.
I like you.
Are you just saying that because I said it?
I'm saying it because you gave me a window too.
Did you mean it?
I tend to mean all the things I say.
So do I.
We'll get on very well then.
I'm sure we will.
As long as things and stuff don't get in the way.
Do you want to hang out sometime? Like, as in, apart from right now?
Sure.
What you do for fun? Oh, sorry, that sounds real stupid. But, what do you do for fun?
I like to go to museums.
You an artsy-fartsy person?
No. Are you?
I like music.
I like music.
Do you play?
I dabble. I sing, mostly. Do you sing?
No, I can't sing. Wish I could sing.
Everyone can sing.
No, they can't.
Well, everyone should sing. It's good for you.
I'll keep that in mind. So, what's your favourite museum?
The wax one.
I'm Lennon, as in John.
I'm Nora, as in Jones?
If you could do it all again, Nora, would you?
Would it be worth it?
I don't know.
Probably. Is there anybody sitting here?
I like your dress.
There's always stuff to be done.
And things that need doing.
I tend to mean all the things I say.
So do I.
Then we'll get on very well.
I'm sure we will.
I don't think so. I hope.
How do you know Maria from work?
Maria saw you two come to
Are our
work
star
the other
signs
day.
compatible? She's not that.
I talked
First
to
Martian.
Maria.
Are you happy?
What is there to be positive about when you're head over heels for leggy juice?
I like
But
your
we
dress.
are. Are you saying that my negativity pushed you towards leggy juice? Are you listening to me?
I love you.
You can't possibly.
That was a picture of us, written and performed by Kate Gilmore and Lawrence Falconer. Nora was played by Kate Gilmore and Lennon was Lawrence Falconer. Sound supervision was by Mark McGrath. A Picture of Us was directed by Goretti Slavin. Quicksand by Elizabeth Moynihan. Otherness and isolation are universal experiences, but ones that some experience more than others. Quicksand brings to life the story of a woman who will stop at nothing to protect her son. The play is partly inspired by the McKinnon case in Britain. In that case, a mother fought for 10 years to prevent her son from being extradited after he obtained unauthorised access to US military sites on his computer. Quicksand delves into perceptions of guilt, communication and love, told through the story of a family faced with near impossible odds. The play contains some strong language. With Donna Dent as Joy and Rex Ryan as Joe, this is Quicksand.
Joe! Nothing to say to me.
If I had, then I would, wouldn't I?
I don't know, I'm not a mind reader. The fact is, we are in a police interview room, and facts don't just disappear into the mist.
What are you on about missed? We're inside, Mother, inside.
Can you just tell me why they brought you in for questioning?
Mother, please.
Okay. Here. I brought you a snack. You can't think straight when you're hungry.
Bounty bar. Comes in 2 bite sizes, 1 packet. Handy.
1 piece, 1 question. Did you fly that drone out at the airport?
No. Why are you talking about drones?
All over the papers. Flights were grounded for 2 days because someone flew a drone and nearly took a plane down.
There were no drones. If there was a drone, they'd call in the army to disable it.
You seem to know an awful lot about a crime you didn't commit.
My drone is broken. It's under the stairs in your house. Check for yourself.
Then why are they holding you?
You said 1 question, 1 piece of bounty.
Oh, there.
I'm here because of the China business.
China?
The communist state.
I know it is. What about China?
The Chinese customers of a certain internet provider were unable to access their Wi-Fi for 13 minutes recently.
Oh, God, Joe! This is serious!
I took down the Alibaba site too.
The what?
Think Amazon, think eBay.
Joe, listen to me.
Oh, no. I didn't order a nuclear strike. I just took down the internet for 13 minutes in total. Hackers took down Facebook and Instagram for 2 days last week. 2 days. I'm doing the Chinese a favour, exposing the holes in their security. They should be paying me, not arresting me.
We are in so much trouble.
Oh, no one died.
But your job.
I'm an independent contractor, Mother.
It goes against everything you do. Security? Protection?
But isn't that what I'm trying to tell you? I'm exposing all the flaws in their security.
But Joe, China? Very cruel regime.
The Chinese don't monopolise cruelty, Mother. See what the French do to calves and ducks?
The Chinese eat dogs.
God is dog spelled backwards, only in English, of course.
Stay on topic, please.
Oh, the Spanish are as cruel as the French. They let a man in a stupid outfit torture a bull in a ring. He drives a sword into the animal's brain.
Joe, on topic.
I didn't copy anything. It's no big deal.
Stop saying it's not a big deal.
I think you'll find I only said it once.
I knew it would lead to no good, and I was right. Why did you do it?
I did it for you. Shoot, will you? Shoot. Oh, fuck you, lad. I'll take you and your army too.
Don't say fuck all the time, Joe. It's not polite.
It's not meant to be polite.
I don't want to hear the word when I'm trying to watch my programmes.
You hear the word in your programmes? You don't mind that?
Well, I'm asking you to use another word.
Like what?
Damn. Or bloody.
You would rather I damned someone to hell than encourage them to fornicate?
Take off those headphones and go for a walk.
I'm at a crucial point in the game.
It'll keep.
I don't want to go for a walk in the garden. I'll go to my bloody room.
Good, because I was this close to sending you there.
You can't send me anywhere. I am a grown man. I make my own decisions.
Poor ones, since you moved out. Remember, you can't take the laptop out of my sight.
I can't do anything on your shitty internet. Why won't you let me pay for high speed?
You aren't supposed to have access to the internet. House arrest is not meant to be easy. Now, will you come off that computer for 5 minutes and get some air?
Nothing good happens when I go for a walk. Nothing.
Joe. Joe?
Yes?
Nothing, love.
Start your love story at Match.com.
Right. No. No. Can't be my Jack. Oh. Long time since you saw 49. Looking for a friend with a view to more. Someone happy in heels or wellies. Oh. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, that was weird. Seeing Joe's dad like that after so many years. Well, block. Next. No. Ooh, definitely no. Guardian readers. Oh, hello again, nice boy, 59. Still here 12 months later. Or back for another go. Oh. And Wild Bill, 66. Oh, Bill. But you wouldn't let Bill into the house, Joe. Not for a cup in the hand or a biscuit. Poor Bill. Up to his neck in debt. Fond of the bookies. On a Garda's salary. Who knew he'd be our saviour?
Go on, get out. Going for a walk is full of potential danger. I might go for a walk and never come back. I might. I could. Last time, I turned the corner where the South Circular Road meets Camden Street. Bang. You hit the ground in front of me. Nose leaking blood all over. I'm shocked, but oddly a bit giddy at the sight of it pouring down, staining your jumper, which is red anyway. A dark brown patch below the neckline where the wool soaks it up. A woman passes by and starts shouting, "I'm calling the cops." I explain, "It's an accident. I saw you headbutt her," she says. "I have a green belt in Kempo. My hands are weapons. I will take you down."
Why do I still miss you, Jack? You were never any help to us when you lived here. You couldn't hack it. The stares, the comments, Joe's supermarket meltdowns. That child needs a good slap. Or similar comments from people in the frozen foods aisle. That's why you left us. Couldn't handle what other people thought of you with your imperfect son. Coward. I spent weeks after you left, waking and sobbing, because I hadn't died during the night. Going to your room, Joe, looking down at your beautiful head and thinking, don't wake up. I was a monster for those thoughts. But it was hard rearing you. You couldn't bear noise. When they dug up the road outside, you had such a meltdown, you punched and kicked at everything. Jack would rather let you hurt yourself than touch you. So we waited for Mondays, when the bus came to take you away, till Friday.
I kneel on the ground beside you. I want to say something. But by now the cops are here. And you explain it was an accident. And that interfering martial arts woman has to admit that she didn't see it happen. But she's sure it was a domestic. And you're covering for me.
Each day rolls over into the next. I imagine Jack living a dream life, while I lie in a darkened room most mornings, pulling the isolation around me like a blanket. Joe doesn't like to be touched either. Connection was impossible, Jack said, when I wrote to ask why he never phoned his son. But Jack doesn't connect with anyone. Did he ever ask me a single question in all the years we shared a bed? I don't think he could recount a single sentence of mine because I never got the chance to form one. Until now. The day he left us, I asked him, "Is there someone else?" "Yeah," he said. "There's me." He looks much older now on Match. But I'd know that weak chin anywhere.
My name is Petra Tarski. You tell the ambulance driver. I roll your name around in my mouth. Petra Tarski. Petra Tarski. I think of what damage might have been done by the fall. A cranial hematoma. That would be life-threatening. Overnight observation at the very least. I ask if I can travel in the ambulance to the hospital. They won't let me. I follow in a taxi. At A&E, I see you sitting in a wheelchair, dressed in a hospital gown. The gown is open at the back. I can see your pale skin. Even your arms have little golden hairs that catch the light and make you look like you've been sprinkled with gold dust. I feel myself getting hard at the thought, and I try to think of something else. I think of Warworld, and when the snows came, and half my army died of exposure in -22. Oh, that does the trick. Your adrenal gland is secreting high levels of cortisol. You ask if I'm a doctor. No? I looked it up. Everyone knows about adrenaline, but no one bothers to find out about what happens after the adrenaline ebbs. You don't look at me. I can feel my blood pulsing. I imagine the capillaries filling, and I wonder if their fragile walls can take the pressure. Cam. I grab a passing nurse who tells me to take my hands off her. Sorry. They found you a bed. Petra? And I am asked to leave. Oh.
What has you so grumpy?
Not being able to go online. Having to use your username. And being forced to go out for a walk when you know I hate it.
Since when do you hate walking?
Since always.
Why don't you watch a programme?
No one watches TV anymore, Mother. Keep up.
Would you rather be in a jail cell? We're lucky Bill is on our side. He's the reason they let you home.
This isn't my home. I bought it for you.
Yes. And I'm grateful and proud. But it is only 2 weeks to your court date. And all you seem to care about is surfing the net.
I am not surfing. I plan on doing something. Win a battle. Or build a fortress.
They're monitoring my use. We have to be careful.
I can block that.
I am responsible for making sure that we stick to the conditions.
I want to play War World in my room.
You have spent 5 hours straight on that laptop. Put it away now.
It's called a laptop for a reason. It's for your lap. Like lapdogs are for your lap. You don't make them sit in a corner. They turn savage and eat your face while you sleep.
A laptop is a circuit board in plastic.
God! I should just go to jail now. Get it over and done with.
Stop!
You're crying.
How are your troops?
Battle weary. But I am about to enter Zone 4 where I can pick up a new assignment of weapons. Stop crying. I don't like it. It's annoying.
I'm worried.
You're my mother. That's your job.
I read about a hacker who wasn't even allowed a landline, never mind a mobile.
That was the 90s, Mother. What I do is very different.
Well, it's all illegal.
It's the only way to up my profile. Then we'll be rich. And I can buy you anything you want.
I don't want you doing that for me. I didn't raise you to be a criminal.
I prefer the term outlaw.
Outlaw. I thought you were going to have an episode. But they're rare these days. The worst was in Kerry, on holiday. Stayed at a farmhouse, almost at a beach. You were 8. We were there a few days when you went missing in the middle of the night. The day before, you'd had a bad dose of head lice. Cue total meltdown. You wanted me to capture them and keep them in a jar where you could watch them. You can't keep nits as pets, Joe. We couldn't swim because the weather was cold and the rain lashed down. We got soaked looking for shells. Your hair sprang into tiny curls framing your face. I worried you'd get a chill from the constant soaking, but I couldn't keep you in. There are only so many jigsaw puzzles we can do. We got back from the beach and you were already feverish. I put you to bed, pushing back the blankets, leaving just the sheet so you didn't get too hot. I woke in the night to your screams in the yard. I rushed outside. You were standing in your wet pyjamas at the edge of a deep puddle. I pulled you away, but you wrestled out of my grip. Dead, dead, dead. What is, Joe? What? I looked down at your bare feet at the edge of the puddle. At a little baby chick. Drowned. You picked it up and I slapped it out of your hand. Its raggy neck flopped back into the water. After that, I slept beside you every night.
You keep running in my brain, like a film, Petra. I text you on the way home from the hospital. Always good to ask a question, shows interest. You ignore me. Well, maybe you're asleep. Lying still between the white hospital sheets. Your body stretched out flat. Hands above your head like an infant.
That was Kerry. After that, we went to Santa Ponsa. Stayed at the same hotel, Camino Royale. 3 stars, nice, walking distance to the beach. I bathe topless and you go mad. Put some clothes on. Such a little man. That's when the quicksand dreams begin. Same nightmare every night. Always the same outcome. I'm sinking and screaming. The other bathers ignore me. I beg for help. Nothing. They just turn away as the quicksand swallows us up every time.
I want to see you again, Petra. See the bruising. It's interesting to watch a body repair itself. How a cut can scab over and leave no trace of the trauma. Bruising is the same. The black and blue colours fade to yellow, and eventually the yellow disappears too.
I would love to meet someone. I haven't had much luck. One or two ran for the hills when they knew I had a son with additional needs. I don't mention it in my profile now. Well, he's a grown man with his own place, money. They should be bloody lucky to get with me. My life is very full. I have my little Etsy page for all my arts and crafts. Use it to raise awareness more than anything. Love seeing my pieces up there online for all the world to buy. Yes. Very full.
I phone you a few times, Petra, until you answer. I ask you for coffee. I don't drink coffee. Tea? I'll get back to you. I think you are blaming me for the accident. So I phone you 14 times and I text 14 times. You finally pick up. How are you? The same as I was when you phoned before. So no residual damage. You make me sound like a building. I want to see you. I don't think that's a good idea. Why are you being so hostile? I told you, I don't drink coffee. It's a euphemism. Petra, you don't drink coffee. I get it. You can drink herbal tea, for all I care. Just meet me.
Who are you texting?
A friend. Food's going cold. You know I hate that.
Does he have a name?
Petra.
Petra?
She's German.
Petra. Lovely. Why don't you invite her over? There's plenty.
No point.
Well, after the trial, we can celebrate together.
Oh.
What's that under the sofa?
That would be 2 bottles filled with my urine.
Oh, God, what did I tell you?
I forget.
I tell you time and again, it's revolting.
It's sterile when it leaves the body.
But it's bacteria-ridden when it's left under the sofa for God knows how long.
4 days.
Get rid of it.
I'm eating.
Now, how can you think of inviting a girl over with that sort of carry-on?
I wouldn't do it if Petra was here.
Can you afford me the same courtesy? Go. God. Where did you meet her? Will you take off those headphones? I'm talking to you. I make your favourite dinner, and this is how you'd pay me back.
It's not my favourite. I don't have a favourite. No. Wrong. I do. Silence. A big, fat plateful of silence. And a second helping of it for pudding, okay? Okay?
Okay. Nearly finished.
What?
The jumper I'm knitting.
Nice.
Thank you, Joe. I could knit you one.
Can I have Senator Candelar's face in it?
Who?
The leader of Lower Xantar.
Would that work on a jumper?
I don't know. I don't knit.
Why him?
He's the most powerful one.
Of?
Warworld.
Right.
You have to reach Zone 10 and enter the Lower Xantar region in order to see him.
Well, we could always get a T-shirt with his face printed on it.
I'm going out.
But you need to be back before 8 o'clock. Before curfew. Joe,
Yes?
where'd you go?
Walk?
Joe, you're jiggling. I don't like it. Go to the toilet or you'll wet yourself. I'm not clearing up another mess.
I can't leave my foot soldiers to starve.
Are you peeing in those bottles again?
No. It was a perfect system. I could piss without moving from my seat.
You're not an invalid, Joe, and I'm not coming home to my living room littered with bottles of your pee. Now, go to the bathroom.
No time. I was 20 points ahead of Lars when he logged off. Now he's closing in on me.
I won't tell you again.
Oh, okay. Okay. But jump on. Jump on, here.
But I don't know what to do.
I'm growing weed at the moment. It's about to be harvested, so just make sure no blight attacks. Back in a second. I'll keep the door open. Yell to me if you get stuck.
I don't want to let you down.
Have you ever?
Yes.
Well, now is your chance to redeem yourself.
Okay, boss. Mwah.
Concentrate.
Okay. Lower Xantar troops go to feeding station. Open feeding station. Oh, look at the little doors opening. Hey, Joe, I opened the feeding station doors. The detail is incredible. Looks like... Oh, it looks like the troops from the North Omret region are advancing. Are they Lars's lot? Oh, the screen's gone blank. Joe?
Yeah?
Something's gone wrong.
Wrong how?
I didn't do anything. I just sat here and put my finger on the mouse pad and then...
Get up. Get up. Move. Christ, the internet's gone down.
Calm down, for goodness sake. It's only a game.
The wheat stores will be empty. My army will starve to death. Do you understand? They're all going to die of starvation. Or they could revolt and kill me. They depend on me to feed and lead.
But they're not real, Joe. They don't exist.
It's virtual. Virtual is real. I want that. The only time that you are not involved in every bit of everything, I get to decide, not you. I am the leader, in charge of everything and everything in order.
I tried to do it right, but...
Yeah, not hard enough. Well, with no internet, you can't flog your ass in those dating sites.
I beg your pardon.
Remember in future to clear your search history. I am... Calm. I am in command of a loyal army. They need to eat to be battle fit. And BTW, Mother, they are real. Real people like me. Online generals in front of computer screens the world over. Australia, Alaska, Asia. One union fighting a common fight, safety in numbers. You see, what you don't understand is that there is a strict pecking order in our alliance. If I am not online, I run the risk of having no alliance. Having no alliance is death for me. The connection going down means I can't play. Do you see? I could most likely fix it, but as you won't let me do anything...
Come here. Shh. It's okay.
No, don't hug me. Just rub my head.
Here. Lay your head on me and I'll rub.
No hugging or squeezing.
I promise.
In World Chat, I have to listen to all kinds of smack talk. Full-on arguments. Idiots. Most of them. Retards.
Oh, don't say that word, Joe.
That's enough. I'm going out. Can I borrow your debit card?
Sure. Where are you going?
I have to deliver something.
It's getting near curfew.
It's only 6:30.
Where are you going and what are you delivering?
Memory stick.
To who?
Paul.
Paul who?
Paul from work.
Right. Hurry home.
I am very hungry, so order a takeaway, please. May I have kung po chicken and fried rice?
Twice.
Double the deliciousness.
Joe?
I know what you're going to say. I've been out of my mind with worry.
I wasn't. I was going to ask you if you still wanted some dinner. And that I was about to call the guards to let them know you were missing. And then I realised they'd throw you in a cell for breaking your curfew.
I have 5 minutes to go, if you check your watch.
You can't stay in your room with the door locked. Did you let Millie out?
She's in the garden.
So tired of talking to you through a closed door. Call Millie in, will you? The Tom next door is terrorising her. The cat can sense sadness. You know, maybe sadness has a smell for cats.
If you can't make sense, then please don't speak to me.
I'm not making sense, but I can make peace. Don't shut me out, Joe. I know it's not easy. The two of us in this house all day. But the trial is soon, and Bill thinks your case is looking positive. It's a first-time offence. You didn't steal anything or delete anything.
Why do you have to say that man's name?
Don't be like that. You're all I care about.
That is a lie, Mother. Your survival is also a concern of yours. So to say I am all you care about is a downright lie.
Would you like some cocoa? I'll toast some brack too.
Yes, please.
What's this?
Money for the kung po chicken and fried rice twice.
Oh, thanks.
Would they let me play Warworld in jail?
Your face. It's bleeding.
I fell.
I'll get the TCP. Bill says if they put every hacker in jail, there'd be no room for the real criminals. I'm meeting with him tonight to discuss your case.
I'm coming with you.
No need.
If it's a date, then say it's a date, Mother. Don't use me as an excuse to hook up with bloody Bill.
It's not a date, Joe.
Well, I better not see you wearing lipstick.
Did Millie come home?
Not yet.
I can smell that tomcat, and you know she's terrified of him.
What does that look mean?
I need a cup of tea.
No, you don't, Mother. What did your boyfriend say?
That girl is missing. They found her phone by the canal near Bagot Street Bridge. Texts and phone calls from you. Dozens of them. The receptionist at her office said she saw a young man fitting your description hanging around outside with flowers and presents.
Don't say another thing, Mother. Not another thing.
Or what?
I said don't.
I don't care what you said. Petra is missing. You may be the last person she spoke to. I know you don't like Bill, but we need his help.
Oh, he hates me.
He doesn't.
I hate him. He'll hang anything on me to get me out of the way. Non-existent drones. Missing persons.
Did you hurt that girl?
No.
Why didn't you leave her alone? She didn't want to be your friend.
Well, how do you know? You've never even met her.
I wanted to. I asked you to invite her over, but you didn't because she didn't want to see you or talk to you.
Not true.
She logged complaints you were harassing her.
She's lonely in Dublin. No one understands Germans. Everyone is still pissed off about the World War, so I understand. I know how it feels.
You're not German.
Oh, I know what it's like to be at the edge of everything.
Maybe she likes the edge of everything. Some people do.
You're always telling me to be friendly. It gets people to like you. Everyone wants to be liked.
This isn't the way to go about it. Calling all the time, waiting outside her work with flowers. That's harassment.
You're jealous.
What?
Jealous.
Oh, I heard you.
Then why am I repeating myself?
Welcome to my world, son.
I love her.
You don't know what love is.
No, I don't understand any emotion at all, I'm told. But you aren't in my head. Or in my heart.
Yes? Why? No, Bill. Tell me now. Oh, Jesus. That poor girl. Oh, Jesus. Not Joe. I know him. He couldn't. He just couldn't. Not Joe. Oh. Yes.
Come in, Millicat. Hey. We'll just wait for them to leave. Then you and I will go to King Street. I'll wear my hood up so people won't recognize me. Hey. We're in the papers now, Kat. Front page, see? Girl gone. Geek held. King Street is always busy. Crowded with tourists. I try not to bump into anybody. At the same time, I imagine we are all one, because we are, exchanging cells, breath, not even touching. Only our clothes. Maybe Petra would have come with us. And we could have sat in the theatre while Riverdance plays. Riverdance would be top of our list. I've seen it loads of times, but it's different every time. Maybe a cast change, a step missed. I love that. The drums are my pulse. Louder and louder, and then just when I think my chest is going to explode, the dancers click, click, click onto the stage, and I'm transformed. When the interval curtain comes down, I want to break something. Bodies going to buy ice cream or jumbo-size packs of M&Ms, stuffing food, stuffing drink, stuffing something into their mouths.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Climbing into seats When the second half has started, I'm bobbing around their big fat heads as they climb over me. I can't miss a second. Not a beat or a tap or a bar.
What are you doing?
Packing.
You can't run from this.
It's official. Petra's dead, and they're coming for me. All Bill's doing.
This isn't Bill's doing.
It's all over the media, Mother. Pictures of her body in the canal in the papers too. My face next to hers. The whole country thinks I'm guilty.
But running makes you look guilty.
Are you going to offer me a bounty bar?
I want to protect you.
You can't. She's dead.
Listen. I had a dream last night.
Oh, stop. You always do this.
I'm on a beach. And you're beside me. There's deep sand for miles. But it's quicksand. Then I say, we can look to see where other people step. And if they start to sink, we can step on them. You go first, stepping on the shoulders and heads of those who stepped in quicksand, and as they sink, we jump off their shoulders and their faces so that we get to the next safe spot, until finally, there's no one left to step on. Then I say, I'll go first, Joe, and if I sink, you step on me. You step on me. Because I love you. And I would die for you.
I want to go home to my own place.
No, you can't, Joe. You know that. Look, I knitted you a hat. It's the flag of Lower Xantar.
It's summer.
You'll need it when it gets cold. It's nearly September. In a few weeks you might say, oh, I wish I had that hat my mother knitted for me.
I'll wear my hoodie.
I knitted it by hand.
What?
They're in the back garden.
It won't end for us. We're a Google search now, Mother. Forever and ever. World without end. Amen.
Joe, I would forgive you anything. Even if you did this thing. But I need to know what happened. Did you hurt her?
She didn't seem that interested in me. After she fell down in the street. And the Kempo woman said I punched her.
What Kempo woman?
Oh, there's no time. Listen.
The night you went to deliver the memory stick, you came home with your face bleeding.
I didn't go to Paul's. I used your card to buy Petra a ticket for Riverdance. Then I waited for her at her work. I told her that she needed to forgive me for the bumping into her incident. But she scratched my face and started running down the road to the canal. I yelled after her, "Petra, be careful," but she kept running. Then she disappeared. It was dark. I called her phone over and over. I ran to the other side of the road. I saw her through the trees, the street light on her hair. I smelled a smell of decay. I moved to the edge of the canal to throw up, but the water.
You were afraid. Since Kerry.
I am telling you, I didn't push Petra into the canal. And I told you I didn't drown the baby chicken, Kerry.
That's not the same thing.
I get it, Mother. People are distinct from baby fowl. I get it.
Why didn't you tell Bill?
He never believes anything I say.
I'm calling him, and you're going to tell him everything that you told me.
My skin is under her fingernails.
Move back. Move back.
Stick out! They'll eat you alive. I can't let that happen.
I'm in the final zone, Mother. The enemy is closing in. They are ready to storm the entrance. They are ready to slaughter.
It's not war world, Joe.
To fall on one sword. A noble act. the noblest. Yes.
No!
That was Quicksand by Elizabeth Moynihan. Donna Dent played Joy. Rex Ryan played Joe. Quicksand by Elizabeth Moynihan was directed by Zoe Commons. Sound design was by Zoe Commons. Sound supervision was by Ruth Kennington. The radio version was adapted from Elizabeth's stage play, which was premiered in 2019 and co-produced by Idir Manaw and the New Theatre.